Hey everybody, welcome back to the Intentional Carnivore. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Give everybody a few seconds to jump in here. Let's see what's up. See if we can get everything going. Got a bit of a delay. Give everybody a few minutes to jump in. Unscheduled last second. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. What's up? Addicted to Antlers. Good to see you. Tracy, what's up? Johnny, what's going on? Got a delay on my screen, but I can see everybody coming through. Beth, good to see you, my friend. You doing all right tonight? Wanted to jump on just for a little bit. Greetings. Hey, Raven. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. In Kentucky, what's up, Amber, Dan? You guys making it happen. I see y'all got some shows coming up. That's cool, exciting, encouraging. Um, Hope everything's good with you guys out on the West Coast. Everybody doing all right? It's hot. What's up? What's up? Carnivore RN. Good to see you. I'm gonna be doing a live with her on her channel on, I believe, Monday. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm almost 100% sure it's Monday. I got it wrote down. I just don't have my schedule in front of me. So everybody come check us out on Monday. Me and we're gonna have a talk, and yeah, everybody hit that like button. I appreciate it. What's up, Pam? Hope everything is good. Cheryl, good to see you in Wisconsin. Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to jumping in there and talking with you. I've been looking forward to it, Rena. Let's see here. Ivory Bow, what's up? Colorado. And from Ontario and Beverly. Hope everybody's good. Amber, we are doing okay. We are far enough inland that we are just going to get really wet. My sweet baby girl's watching me from the next room over. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody's safe out there on the West Coast, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and what's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Hope everything's good with you. Um, Absolutely. I need to get Mike on here. That's what I should do. Let's see. I bet you I can do it right now. We can talk. Watch this. Let's see. I don't know. I've never done this before, so we'll see if I can make it happen. Watch this. Let's see. Invite here, and I'm trying to figure something out last second while I'm live. We'll see if we can see if that can happen. Let's see. You guys, first of all, I want to ask you guys to, if you don't mind, put in the comments one of your most favorite books that you've been reading that you've probably read uh, quite a few times. Something that you could go back and read and read and read. And let's see here. I actually got lost. Hey, Mama Bear, good to see you. Good to see you. What is your favorite book? What is something that you guys can go back and read and get something from, no matter how many times you read it? Obviously, for me, it's the Bible. A lot of you guys can say the same. If there's a book that you've read time and time again, yeah, nonfiction. I like something that you like, whether it's motivation, self improvement, strategy. I don't everything from Sun Tzu to whatever. Just something that you read. Let's see here. What do I read over and over again? My divorce papers. Come on now, you got. I hear you. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I read the Bible over and over and over, and that's a given for me, Kara. I'm happy to see that as well. Like for me, that's a non-negotiable. I'm gonna read that either way. I'm always reading stuff and trying to find other stuff to read to just get something from, see a different perspective, or learn and grow from. And it's hard to find good stuff because sometimes I'll start reading something and it sends me on a wild goose chase into something that I'm like, whoa, 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 time out, pump the brakes a little bit. And then other times it's good. Matter of fact, I just got a new book that I want to talk a little bit about. And I don't know if I haven't asked his permission to share this. I don't know that he wants it shared, but I'm gonna share it anyway just because I'm proud of my man and I want to put his name out there too. How many of you guys have heard or seen a video from Carnivore Chuck Chuck Brooks? If you have, put it in the comments, let me know. Um Carnivore Chuck actually has a book out, Wisdom from Proverbs. I just got this one. He's actually sending me an autograph copy, which I'm so appreciative of. But if you go to Amazon, he has a commentary or book that he has written on the wisdom from Proverbs, and that's awesome to me. As soon as he told me about that, like I'm like, man, I want to read that. I want to find out what my man's got to say about it because that's something that I'm reading all the time anyway. So if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely do that. I we can always learn something from each other. I learned that about him, and he was had that book out and commentary and stuff, and so I encourage you guys to check him out, support him. He's been on Carnivore. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's 60 days. We're gonna have him on and talk to him too. But we're always about supporting each other, so that's cool. Watch his videos, subscribe to him. I'll actually throw a link in the description after all this. So addicted to antlers, yeah, you're a Carnivore Chuck subscriber, yeah, absolutely. And so I'm gonna have, like I said, I'm gonna have him on. I've got some stuff lined up that's gonna be really cool. Um, and so there's some stuff coming. I've actually taken a little bit of time over the last couple of weeks to focus on me and my brain and getting my head right and staying focused. And so um that's something that I feel like is very important. That's something that I've not always done very well is take care of myself and keep my head focused. But there's a lot of stuff going on. And so I just been taking a step back and keep my head on straight. I have been doing a few things here and there, on other people's channels, interviews and stuff. Um, but yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's something that's important. But absolutely, Chuck's got a great story too, by the way. Um, let's see here. What was I doing? Yeah, I remember what I was doing. Let's see here. See if I can work it out. And I never knew what you meant. Let's see. I'm missing my comments already. Pam said I love Chuck. Yeah, absolutely. He's a great dude. Let's see here. Let me go back up here. Keister. Oops. Only read fiction. You only read fiction? Okay. That's cool. I mean, so everybody's got what they prefer, and I mean that's cool. I ain't mad at you. I mean, I don't know honestly that I've read any books of fiction. Most of the stuff I read is commentaries or stories, biographies. Um, I read a lot of like systematic theology. I do like those. Um, I'm sure I have. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head like that. Let's see. Let's see, Mama Bear, Atomic Habit. Yeah, so like Julie, that's interesting that you said Atomic Habits because when I had Amanda Carnivorous Me on and did the interview with her, she recommended that book to me, and I actually got the book and I made it to like chapter 2 or 3, but it started getting like so complex on like the ideas in that book are amazing, and I do love it, but I haven't gotten past chapter like 2 or 3, and I keep going back to the beginning and starting over because I feel like I'm missing something and I can't move forward. You ever get like that? You got to start reading something and you get to a certain point and you just can't make it past it until you figure out what you're missing about it, and then you can move on. That's kind of where I am with that book. I've read two other ones. I finished Like a River by Granger Smith. Um, it was really good. It was heartbreaking, but it was great. It turned out really good. What's the other ones that I read Make My Bed by Admiral McRaven, William McRaven, Navy SEAL. It was amazing. There's so many. There's a couple more that I'm getting ready to do, but absolutely anything by Brené Brown or Gary Matt. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Joanna Julius, what I'm reading now, Near Home by Billy Graham. Yeah, that's awesome. I actually went to Billy Graham's home place, the place where Ann Lotz Graham is buried. I used to have a motorcycle, and me and my father-in-law and my brother-in-law rode our motorcycle. I think my brother-in-law was with us. Either way, we rode up there. It's been, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, something like that. And it was really cool. We met the lady that took care of Billy Graham's wife or mom, one of the two. I can't remember now, but nevertheless, it was really cool. It's where his library is. It's a really amazing place. It was cool to go up there. And When the Body Says No, the Myth of Normal. Okay, that's what's up. Let's see here, Tracy. The Power of Your Words by Robert Morris. Yeah, I've got another book by him. I went to New Spring Church down in Anderson, South Carolina, and they actually were giving a book away. I can't remember what it is. I can't even remember the name of the book now, but I know. I think maybe either he was there or something like that. Anyway, nevertheless, I gotta remember that. That just triggered my memory. Mama said, it may sound simple, but my father was a writer and an editor for the Lutheran Church before he passed 26 years ago. He wrote many children's books and other books as well. Now I read them to my son. That's awesome, Lynette. And your job is awesome too. I seen what you were posting about that. You got a really cool story and really cool experience. I bet you probably have some stories you could tell. Oh, that's cool. The Power of Now by uh Eckhart Tolle. Yeah, I seen that one as well. I might check that one out. I might have to go back through and write some of these down too. Let's see here. Check them out. I love reading books. Always hated to read. My passion to read. Yes, we'll see. And that's the thing, man. Honestly, I have to work hard. I do study a lot, but I had to work hard to study because it's. I was blessed even coming through school that I picked up on things really quick. So I didn't do a lot of studying. I could usually hear it and know enough to pass the test. And so, um, whenever it comes to studying, I didn't have to study a whole lot. So I never really learned how to study really well. So it's something that I've had to put into practice more so now. And I put more of an emphasis on, but I do have to work at it. Um, All Father, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, my brother from another mother. Hope you're doing well tonight, my friend. Everything's going well with you, and everything's to suit you. It's Friday. Everybody I know is excited to get a little break for the weekend. If you get one, if you're off this weekend, unless you're working. So I hope everybody got everything done and wrapped up that they needed to get done, and can enjoy hopefully a little bit of time off. Juliet, can never heard of him. I'll check him out. Yeah, check him out. Carnivore Chuck. I'll show it one more time, you guys. Here's his book, Carnivore Chuck, Wisdom from Proverbs. I think you can grab it it's on Amazon. So you guys go check that out. Check out his YouTube, Carnivore Chuck, Chuck Brooks, great guy. And see what's going on. So I'm sure you're gonna support him in his journey. He's good ways into it now, and he's got a very interesting story. And so, as most of us do, but I mean, it's good to come beside each other and support each other. So, Mike says, I am reading the Body by Science by Doug McGruff. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. I am worthy from hi from the UK. I hope everything's going good in the UK. Holding everything down. Uh 53 people watching, only 26. Yeah, come on now. Hit that thumbs up for me real quick. If y'all push it out, get some folks in. It'll really help out. And I appreciate you guys. You guys know that. But I mean, and two, man, something's been on my heart, man. As I'm reading, I always try to write stuff down and I try to share little tidbits of stuff that I learned, not because I think it's something that you can't get or not that because it's something that you may have never heard before. But how many of you guys know that just because you hear something or just because you know something doesn't mean it sinks in all the way and you can't hear it again and it means something different to you the next time you heard it? I'm like that, you know. I equate it to the same kind of concept as I know my wife loves me. We've been married for 21 years. She's put up with a lot of stuff from me, but I still love to hear her say it. You know what I'm saying? And it means more to me each day as the days go by. So the book that I started reading, the thoughts that I had, he says, it's actually a strategy book, and he starts talking about being prepared for war, and he starts relating the idea that we get so comfortable and complacent that we aren't prepared for war. And it just got me to thinking that, like, honestly, that's exactly when you get ready to make a life change, when you get ready tired of where you are, just like I did last year in April. You got to prepare for war. Almost, it's almost the same idea, because whenever you start trying to bring about those changes, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start fighting yourself. You know that. You have to, a lot of times we are our own biggest obstacle. Once you get past that, you're going to come in contact with people who are jealous of you, and they're not going to want to see you successful. You're gonna be almost at war with people who like you the way that you are, because they're comfortable with that. And so it's going to almost put you at odds with other people, and that's going to be something you got to overcome. But um that's just kind of how my mind works when I'm reading through stuff. I relate it to issues that we face and things that we're going through. But just like being ready for war isn't enough. You got to be ready, and you have to be able. I thought that was really, trying to go to war without a strategy is a hallucinated version of reality. But he gave some really great points, and he says, um, and I was talking with Larry last night about this just because it hit me. He says, you look at things the way they are, not how you want them to be. Fear will always make you overestimate the enemy and act defensively. Anger and impatience draw you in will draw you to rash actions that will cut off your options. Overconfidence, and particularly as a result of success, will make you go too far. Love and affection will blind you to the treachery of those who are apparently on your side. So when you have success, be extra weary. Whenever you grow angry, take no action. When you're fearful, know you're going to exaggerate the dangers that you face. And I thought that was pretty good points that he brought up. So um, I just wanted to share that with you. Let's see here. And Clark, Patsy, me too. Y'all talking amongst. If you guys have any questions, I'll be more than happy to do that. We can answer questions. I just want to jump in and see you guys. We're not doing the actual 5-man live tonight. We're doing that tomorrow night because Kip had something that he had to schedule for tonight, and so we rescheduled it till tomorrow night, just because he I think it's important what he's doing. I don't know if he shared it yet. I think he's got revival at his church tonight. And so I thought it was appropriate for us to reschedule, because we try to keep the main thing, you know? And so hopefully everything will be right and everything works out right. We'll all be on tomorrow night with you guys and chatting it up and seeing how those things are going. Sharon in Naples, Florida. Good to see you. 62 lefty blues. I'm 49 days on carnivore, feeling great. Thanks for the inspiration. That's awesome. Congratulations to you, my friend. 49 days is an amazing start. I know you're well on your way and probably seeing a lot of the benefits already of getting that inflammation off, because that's usually the first thing to go. Matter of fact, if you're right at 50, days in there, you get ready to start seeing an energy boost. So you may already be seeing that, and that was amazing. That's about the time when I got out and started walking, and so it's awesome. Let's see here. Welcome in everybody. Is everybody being loving and sharing and everything? That's awesome. Let's see here. Fiction wise, I'm a huge Outlander fan. Nice, nice. I don't like I said, I don't know if I've read any of those. Let's see. After getting 2 degrees, I focused on fiction. I do read books like the essays of Marcus Aurelius and Saint Joseph, Confessions of Saint Augustine. I read some autobiographies. Yeah, absolutely. I got 2 degrees as well. I got one in religious studies and theology, and I got one in science. And you know, but I don't read a whole lot of those things anymore. I spend a lot of time studying, but and I do still want to finish. I want to get a bachelor's degree in religious studies. I want to go to Liberty, but I don't have the money for that. Not currently. Maybe one of these days. Yes, it's Steve Amber. Let's see here. Sean, are you still losing or are you maintaining? Well, I hit 188. I surpassed my goal of 190. And the last time I weighed, I was down. Excuse me. Sorry. As far as I know, I'm still losing. I don't keep up with it like I was. I'm not losing at the rate, obviously, that I was. But if you go back and look at all, like if I when I go back and look at my records, I lost 4.18 pounds weight for over a year. I'm not losing weight like that, but I'm also not walking like I was. I'm still eating about the same as I was. Actually, I take that back. I'm not eating anywhere close to the same as I was. In the last couple of weeks, my appetite has went through the freaking roof. Okay. The other night I ate 4 pounds of shrimp. Yeah, 4 pounds of shrimp. I had about four hamburger patties. It's probably about a pound and a half of hamburger patties, and my normal 4 eggs with a half a stick of butter just about in the morning. I have been eating like that, and it's been crazy. I didn't gain any weight. The next morning I jumped on the scale, I weighed the same thing just because I ate that much and I've been eating that much. I don't know what it is, just got more hungry. I don't know. But when my body says eat, as you guys are well aware, when the body says eat, I eat. That's just how I do it. And so for whatever reason, but that shrimp, man, it was really good. So like I said, my butcher hooked me up and gave me 2 5-pound boxes of shrimp, and I ate all but a pound of one of them and like for dinner night before last. So maybe my body's just saying, hey, get it done. So I don't know. What's up, Kip? I didn't get a link, bro. I see how it is. Dude, you know as good as I do, dude. You are always welcome, you know? So I'll be on with you tomorrow. We can settle this then. You better bring your eggs with you, is all I know. We are going to do the egg challenge. Everybody agreed to do it. We're not doing 50 because apparently, 50 eggs is more than I think it is, and I'm sure it is, but I was starving the other night too. I think we're going to do 25 eggs and see how 24, 25 eggs and see what happens with that. So if you guys are wanting to see all that and see us crazy guys try to eat 24 eggs right here with you guys tomorrow night, we will be doing that. You guys think we can do it? I mean, I think I can eat 25 eggs. I think I still hold to if I eat like I've been eating the rest of the week, I could eat 50, but everybody tells me I can't. So, and maybe I can't. Maybe it's more than I'm imagining in my head. That is a lot of eggs. But either way, you guys make a special point to be here tomorrow night whenever we're all on here and see if we can knock down 24 eggs or 25 each. Russell, intentional carnivore. Have anyone had success losing weight carnivore with the flavored element drinks? I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I tried them when Miss Lynette sent my wife some. I had not had them, and I had been wanting to try them, so I did try them. I got a head rush like crazy from 'em. Now they've helped my cramp. Like I didn't get any cramps. I could tell that I had electrolytes. I don't know if it was the stevia because I've been eating so strict, or I don't know what it was. But absolutely, I don't necessarily believe that they're gonna hold you back from seeing success. There's lots of people that drink element electrolytes and stuff like that. Um, but I'm not saying that's going to work for everybody either. You've got to find the point, if you, especially if you're a type 2 diabetic or a type 1 diabetic, whatever. Usually type 1 diabetics don't have an issue with weight as much as type 2. But now, there's obviously anything could happen, but just you need to find the spot that works for you. Because if you're a type 2 diabetic and your insulin's really out of control, your blood sugar's really out of control, and you keep spiking it, or in the case of element T, or element, however you want to say it, I always say it wrong one time and right one time. um, it's not sugar. From my understanding, it's just got the stevia in it and some of the flavored stuff. And so your mind can't, your brain can't decipher the difference between sugar and fake sugar. So what it's going to do is your blood sugar is not going to go up, but your mind is going to think that sugar's been introduced into your system. So it's going to start releasing insulin. So your insulin's going to drop your blood sugar because you really didn't get any sugar, and so you have the opposite reaction, and it pushes your blood sugar even further down, which is probably going to make you feel a little worse. However, does that mean you're not going to lose weight on it? Absolutely not. There's people that can. Some people, quotations, can even have dairy and still see some success. Are you going to have the same success eating dairy and stevia and what's the other ones, allulose, and some of the other stuff that people use? I don't know. That's something that you got to test your body and try. If your goal is to lose weight, um, you just got to test and see for yourself. I personally would go try to get away from all of it. You do not want to be playing with your sugar and insulin while you're trying to get that weight off. But at the same time, like I said, that's something that you're probably going to have to. Um, I guess I can take Amber. I'm like 2 questions down. I forget I got this cool program that I can pop the stuff up on the screen with. Um, but like I said, I would stay away from all the sugar, the fake sugar, the stevia, if you can. At the same time, as we mentioned time after time after time, you got to make something sustainable for you, because if you don't stick with it, then either way it's not really going to matter. So some people can just do like I did, go to from standard American diet to the next day you're eating carnivore and you're good to go, no issues, no big deal. I've seen it time after time after time. Other people have to fight the addictions a little bit differently, or whatever the case may be. I don't think there's a right answer. I don't think there's a wrong answer, as long as you jump in, get on plan, have a strategy, have a plan, and get to it. So that's all I can really offer you on that one. But I absolutely. Let's see. Patsy, good question about the element flavored water. I will be new to carnivore, and I don't know if the stevia will be okay for me. There you go. I hope that helped you, Patsy. Absolutely. I would say if you, especially starting out, do all that you can to break the addiction to the sweet. And I will say this: I don't care what people's opinions are. If you eat whatever you want to eat, that's your business. I'm not the carnivore police. I don't have a badge, and I'm not running around saying you have to do it the way that I do it. It's the only way. All I can do is share with you what I did, and hopefully um, set an example by what I do. However, like I know that every time I introduce something sweet, like as far as like stevia, even if it's sugar, because I don't eat sugar, but something sweet, if I put it in my mouth, it always makes me want something else, and it triggers my brain to want things, even if it's something that's not even sweet. So it's definitely good to try to deal with those addictions and deal with the triggers that's going to keep you from being successful long term. Right up front, Try to get, that accountability and group and everything. And I think you're going to see a lot more success. Don't try to straddle the fence just because, because of the addiction. It's hard enough to break it as it is. So that would be the best advice I got for that. Kip, we see you, dude. Hey, everybody speaking in the crowd. That's awesome. Let's see here. Tracy, Kip, y'all eating 58? No, 25. I must be way behind on the comments because I'm just now catching up. Let's see. Mike, I need to get Christ-based teaching book, the one that Dr. Kiltz refers to each day. Dr. Kiltz has recommended a lot of great books. Absolutely. I jumped in with Dr. Kiltz. I can't remember if it was Monday or not, but I love jumping in there and chatting with him. He's always, positive. He's always got some good recommendation. He's always got Dr. Kiltz inspires me, man, because he's just got a full heart to help people, man. His heart is overflowing. He wants to help people. He wants to see people get it, and he wants to create that community. He realizes how important that is, and he sets stuff up to try to help that, and I appreciate him. I actually need to text him today. I might do that as soon as I get off and finish, maybe talk a little bit about the conversation that he and I had whenever we were together the other week. But I want to get you on the show. That's what I was actually getting ready to try to do, and I forgot that I'm on my computer. I've got your email, Mike, saved on my phone, and I couldn't figure it out while I was live, and I was fumbling and kicked this screen off. Otherwise, I was going to invite you to jump in with me. But I do want to make a special point to get you on. And have a chat with you as well. But if me and we can talk over email. There's a couple of different things that I could recommend for you as far as the Christ-based teaching that could probably help you out. So we'll talk later, though. I appreciate you, my friend. Amber Tracy, I forgot about the egg challenge. Question. Still excited about the egg challenge? Oh, absolutely. I am. Absolutely. I want to know how excited you guys are about seeing us crazy fools out there doing it. Ivory Bow, second trial carnivore 5 years ago. After 90 days, I lost my appetite and was totally unable to eat and gagged on the smell and taste of meat. I finally gave up. I began eating 14 days ago. So far, so good. Absolutely. Me and Larry Burkles talk about this, and Larry has probably done 10 videos about this, but they're all just as relevant. What I noticed, Larry noticed, and we've talked about this, other people have mentioned it as well in the community. You're going to get, if you eat until you're satiated, especially starting out on the meat, you're going to get to a point to where you have aversion to meat. Most people. Now, there's some people that just love meat that much that it doesn't bother them. But like even going from carnivore to a stricter beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, I noticed that I had that aversion to meat. I didn't want it anymore. If I saw another piece of ground beef, I was just going to gag. We call it the wall of doom, okay? Once you push through that wall of doom, that's when everything starts really changing. So you're going to get to that point. You eat till you're satiated. When you hit that wall of doom, fast until the food looks good again. Take a couple, 24, 36 hours even, and just fast. When the meat doesn't look good, eventually you will get to where the meat looks good. Your body will be hungry again, I promise you. And when that meat looks good again, then eat. And that was the best way that I've heard anybody, talk about getting through that food aversion and staying on plan. A lot of people face that, so don't get discouraged with it. Don't lose hope. A lot of people, including myself, get there. Just try to push through that, and you're going to see the benefits on the other side of it. But stay strong, my friend. Nicole, what's up? And I seen you, Lexington, North Carolina. You're probably not far from here. Absolutely glad you jumped in. Good to have you with us. Make yourself at home. It's a great community, and good to see you tonight. Oh, let's see here. What does that say? If you end up at Liberty, laugh out loud, you'll be within 45 minutes of me. Yeah, well, if I end up in Liberty, I will have to do it online. I actually was registered, and I was a registered student back in the summer. But like I said, I just didn't have the money to pay for tuition. And without tuition payments, they ain't going to let you take no classes. So I do want to get it done, though, eventually. Also have 2 degrees, a master's in electrical engineering and a BS in mathematics. Yeah, man. I almost went into your story a little bit, but I want you to come on and tell it. My man, he's from Poland. You know, he's got a lot going on. He's got a great story, and I want him to come on and tell it. That's why I don't want to get into it. But yeah, man, that's awesome. Let's see here, Steph. When you were walking, how long far were you walking per day? Well, I will be quite honest with you. Whenever I first started walking, it wasn't a quarter of a mile. When I first started walking, it was from my couch and I would touch the door. My house is set up when you from the living room, you walk down a hall and there's a bedroom on one side and another bedroom here and another bedroom here. And I think my house is 1,400 square feet. This is not my house, by the way, as you guys that watch me every week probably know. My house, let me slide to one side here. My house can fit right inside this thing right here. Okay. Honestly, this is just something that looks a little better. I can't mess it up right now. I wish it's a very nice. I love the rock fireplace and the piano. I did take piano lessons for 5 years, and I can read music, but that's definitely not my house. It's just a backdrop. So, but yeah. So nevertheless, anyway, I was walking to the back bedroom, touching the door, and going back to the couch because I couldn't stand for that long. I'd be out of breath just doing that. Then when I started walking, I probably walked a little less than a quarter of a mile and touched the front door of the church down the street from my house. So it was probably when I first started walking, it was not more than that. I judged it in time, not in distance. And whenever my first goal when I started walking was I wanted to walk for 2 minutes without going numb in the back of my legs and not being able to continue on. And the longest that I walked before I started YouTube and got tied up at work and YouTube and everything and hadn't been walking as much was I would walk anywhere from 5 to 7 miles per day, something like that. It usually was definitely it was not at a jog pace even. It was literally just a walk, but the most was about 5 to 7 pounds. Oh, excuse me, 5 to 7 miles a day. Sorry. Hey, Nicole, Amber loves shrimp. Absolutely. Somebody else said the same thing in Digital Carnivore about being very hungry since they met their goal weight. Yeah, I've heard a couple of people. So let's see here. Yeah, Judy, 25 eggs in one sitting. I eat 5, like I can inhale that. So 25 should be no problem. Let's see here. Let's see. Kip says, I'm starting a sea lion diet in September. The sea lion diet. I hear you, dude. You see it and you lying or what? Yeah, you better be bringing them eggs is all I can say. I hope you come out. I hope I get to meet you face to face next month and not just on Carnivore, on the Carnivore Live, my friend. I hope you and your sweet wife and that amazing little girl you got can make it out this way. That would be really cool if y'all could make it out this way for the thing. Let's see here. Let's see. Any questions? It sounds like the bomb. You're gonna smoke any salmon. Let's see. BBB and S. Hey, you guys, take a minute and just hit that like button and push it out. We got 98 folks in here. It'll be really amazing if you would do that and push the video out for me. I sure would appreciate it. If this is your first time here, it would be really cool if you just hit the subscribe and turn the notification bell on so that you can hang out with me, because I'll be quite honest with you. I'm still, even though I hit my goal weight and passed it, I'm still on this journey. I'm still growing and I'm still learning. And I really appreciate you guys showing up every week and hanging out with me. And I learn from you guys. And hopefully I've learned a few things that I could teach to you guys as well. There's been a few things that we've been setting up as we've been talking about. And some good things are coming in the future, and I'm pretty excited about it. I was able to go ahead and notify those who won the Dr. Berry challenge that I issued when I started the YouTube. What I got to do is I talked with Nisha about getting them signed up, and I know the process of what I've got a few things that I've got to do on the sign up side of that. But I have notified them. They know who they are. I'm super proud of them. I would love to be able to do that more than once. And I'll be honest with you, I know that just hit your mic, Sean. I would love to be able to do that as not just a one time thing, but as something that like could help people out. That was just one way to give back. Um, but I do also want to get Dr. Barry on because I wanted to bring him back on to do a little show about that as well. Um, and I would love to have Nisha on as well. I've talked with her or messaged her about maybe getting on as well. She's got some good stuff. She's a lactation consultant. She was a nurse. I mean, she's got all kind of credentials. So it'd be really cool to be able to sit and chat with her as well. But helping people's where it's at. What I was going to say was, if the guy that I'm about to mention, though, he sent me an email. One of the guys that I offered with the free membership to messaged me back, and he said that one thing or another, that he wanted me to give it to somebody else. And I just, instead of emailing you, I wanted to make mention of it the next time that I went live, and I wanted to tell you, brother, I'm investing in you because you have put in some dedication and some work already. And it's a gift to you because I need people who are invested, and I want to invest in you, and I appreciate you. And the email that you sent me meant a lot to me. Your integrity and your character speaks even louder. And that's something that I appreciate and I want to invest in. And so I wouldn't even think about giving it to somebody else. I'm giving it to you, and you can find a way to pay it forward and be blessed as well. But I appreciate you very much. And I'm not going to name his name because I didn't ask him if I could. And that just ain't how it works with me. Brooke Graves, what about just eating seafood or chicken or lamb? Well, I'll be honest with you, Brooke. You can do, if that's what you like, you can try that. I'm not real sure that you're going to get the fat that your body's going to require to be satisfied, satiated, and feeling good, but it's on plan. If you want to eat seafood, chicken, and lamb, well, the lamb would be. So, I mean, try it, see how you feel. Maybe that's your point. Maybe you'll thrive right there on just eating that. Go for it. If it had a mama and it's got a face, it's in the plan. Okay. So if that's what you like and that's what you want to try, jump in and do that. If it's bologna and spam and that's what you can afford and that's what you like, then try that. If it doesn't work, reassess it. You know, um, you just got to see where it's at. I feel like you're gonna find it. Laugh out loud, Jimmy Rizzo. Good to see you, man. All one sided. Am real. I have Chan also. This guy's fake. He wants cash. That's funny. Why would you come on and like spam my chat with stuff, bro? Like, come on, give me a break. Where's my moderators at? Let's see. Bye. See you, buddy. Have a good day. Oh, how about that? Think I can take care of it. All righty. Waffle. I do about 6 eggs, no problem. Awesome. Everybody wants to come on and try to discourage what you're doing, like and talk junk. I got receipts, dude. Come contact me. I'm easy to get a hold of. Most of the people that are in here can agree. So, oh, Ivory Bow, how long is it safe to go without eating if I lose my appetite again? I'm honestly, your body's going to tell you whenever. I mean, I wouldn't go 6 weeks without eating. I mean, I'm just saying, like, whenever you get to that point where you just can't, you got that meat aversion and you just don't want anything to eat, fast until your body tells you to get hungry again. I mean, even if it's 2 or 3 days, if that's what it takes. Now I'm not suggesting you do a 10-day fast or nothing like that. I'm just saying, until that, when you look at that food and it looks good again, you know, that's whenever I would go back to eating. Um, a lot of times, whenever you're eating till satiation, you're not just going to be able to continue to eat fat and protein indefinitely just overdoing it on that. So I mean, and when it looks good, it'll start signaling you again. If you start getting weak, you start getting tired, you start feeling bad, fix you some eggs, fix you some whatever, and hopefully it'll look good again. But let's see here. Let's see. Definitely inspired. Appreciate you, Judy. I appreciate that. What's up, Chris? Man, I hope everything's good with you, Carnivore Chris. I've gone 72 hours fasting. Yeah, the most I've had to go is about 36 hours, and after about 36 hours, that's whenever I honestly during that time when I went 36 hours was last August. That's the longest that I fasted since I've been doing this, but I need to probably do some more. But the reason why I went 36 hours, I wasn't paying attention because last August is when I went down to Larry Burkle's house at Carnivore Quest and we shot the video. I had just lost 100 pounds, and so we were getting together and hanging out. So it was pretty cool. Let's see here. Yeah, right. I love soft poached eggs, and I'm making egg cloud bread variety. I wish I could tolerate taste and smell of seafood. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe you will, my friend. It doesn't take much. It's amazing how much your taste buds change when you stop eating the sugar and stuff. Stuff that I used to not like, I love it now. Stuff that I used to love, I just can't stand it anymore. So, even as far as I love talking about like bacon, because I used to eat a ton of bacon. I loved bacon, but for whatever reason, over the time as time has gone on, bacon just didn't seem that appealing, so I cut it out. You're going to notice some things like that throughout this journey. So just hang in there. Let's see. Kara, Dr. Barry, and Nisha are the bomb. Yeah, absolutely. They definitely are. I love them. I would love to have them both on at the same time and just sit and chat with them. So I try to keep up with them and Bonnie and Beckett and whatever. I try to keep up and watch them and support them. And I got my Chafee shirt on tonight. I actually finally got a paycheck where I could buy the PhD shirt and the Huzzah shirt just to support. I always support people like that, man. That are trying to do things that helps the community. I'm not just trying to invest in this community and invest in people and help people to find success. I'm investing hopefully in other people who are doing the same things. And so like that's what I love. Whenever you guys get it, man. Some of you guys understand. Some of you guys are great about it. When you guys donate to me, it's getting put right back into the channel. It's getting put into other people. It's obviously there's things that I got to pay, like the programs that I do the lives on and those things like that. That's just part of it. But I can assure you I'm investing in those things right along with you, and I appreciate that. So they are the bomb, and I love them. Nicole, there's a person who went 345 days without eating Ivory Bow. So just make sure you drink your electrolytes. Yeah, absolutely. I remember the person who did that. Like it's been a long time. What was it, like 60 years, 70 years ago or something? I'm pretty sure that he had doctors that were giving him special electrolytes, like that were tailored just to his body for that process. But yeah, you can go relatively a long time and be okay. I'm just saying mentally, just stay focused. And if you've got a plan, stay on that plan until the food looks good. And whenever the food looks good again, then you just eat. That's whenever I moved to 2 meals a day from 3 meals a day after that time period right there. And I've been happy on 2 meals a day ever since. So absolutely. Paulette, hi, Miss. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Miss Paulette. I appreciate you. And I got I read my wife your message that you said about the eggs and all in the recipe or whatever. And for any of you guys that hadn't seen it, I finally got the egg video out. It's about 5 minutes. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It took me 4 months to make a 5-minute video. It's super simple, but I promise you, you will be glad that you tried it. And everybody says they love it. Maybe you love it too. Go check it out. Share it with somebody. Super simple. And nevertheless, you trigger my mind to make me think of it, Miss Paulette, and I appreciate you, and I hope all's well with you. And there is my sister, Miss Italian Gone Carnivore. I hope you're well. God bless you, my friend. It's good to see you as well. Hope everything's going well with you. I need to holler at you real quick today sometime as well. But I appreciate you. It's good to see you too, my friend. Let's see here. No, I'm in Lexington, North Carolina. I put NC. Oh yeah, I know. I said NC. That's what I'm saying. You're not. I'm in South Carolina, but you're in North Carolina. It's still not far. Not as far as some of the other states, I guess I should say. Uh, my uncle's actually in Lexington, South Carolina, but yeah, I got it. I'm not far from here. Met Dr. Barry in San Antonio, Texas last Christmas. He is the bomb. Absolutely. He's got that personality, a radiating personality. Good to see you. Good morning from Germany. Dropped off to sleep, but now awake and cannot sleep. 1 a.m. here. Oh man. Well, I appreciate you being Sandra Johnson. I appreciate you tuning in and jumping in with us. I hope you can get relaxed and kick back and get you a little bit of rest in Germany. It's nice to have you in here with us, man. We got people from all over the world. You don't know how inspiring that is whenever you guys from all over the world jump in. I hate that you're not sleeping, but I'm glad you got the opportunity to jump in and chat with us. And so I appreciate you doing that. And hopefully everything turns around. You get you some rest and relax and feel good, my friend. Thanks for tuning in with us. Oh, let's see here. I'll let you guys chat. Let's see. Jasmine, Sean, you're looking younger and younger every time I see you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will take it because I don't feel that. I feel a lot better than I ever have. So I appreciate that. Let's see here. Let's struggling a bit to keep up with the chat. Listen, type. Oh yeah, I know, right? No, it's all good. Let's see here. Patsy, good morning. Sandra. Kip said, Jimmy, I see he got banned, and I see his little mark where he tried to comment again. I'm so sorry, Jimmy, that you just got banned, dude. But you don't come in and try to ruin people's chat. Take that junk somewhere else, bro. Nobody in here wants to see that. Everybody is so annoying. I see it on other people's channel. I've seen it on Carrie's. I've seen it on Larry and them's. I don't go spamming other people's chat. If you disagree, be on your way. That's all I got to say. I ain't got time for that. We got real problems and real stuff going on. Oh, let's see here. Karen, good to see you, my friend. Have you had to go have your glasses adjusted? No, actually I haven't. These glasses are probably the oldest ones I got. These are actually the ones I normally wear. They're about 6 or 7 years old. But I need to go have my eyes checked again. It hasn't changed a whole lot as far as my vision, but I've been on glasses for 20 something years. But I am off of all my blood pressure medications. And a lot of times when your blood pressure goes down, your vision change. It's actually a lot more stable, if that makes any sense. I can go without wearing my glasses and it's not as glossy, I don't even know how to explain that. So like normally before, whenever I would take my glasses off, it would just be glossy. Sometimes at night, obviously you would see the stigmatism, the glare off of every light. It would look like the star stuff. I don't have those issues anymore. I see it's more clear. It's not 2020 or whatever, as clear as it is with my corrected lenses. But I don't get the headaches whenever I don't wear my glasses. It's a lot better. So I still got hope that it will correct a little more. But I need to go have it checked. I wear these just because the chat is so small. If I didn't, I would never be able to read this little bitty chat. Clear enough. Let me go. Let me grab this right here real quick. I fasted just water is 7 days. Yeah, that's cool. Larry and them did 14 days. I'm like, there's no way I'm doing 14 days. Kip says later, y'all. See you tomorrow night. Well, you just take off, man. You better be here with them eggs tomorrow, brother. I'm just kidding, man. I hope everything's good for you. Have a good night. Hug the wife and the girl for me, and we'll see you tomorrow. Love you, brother. Have a good night. Let's see here. No, that's where I was at. Fasting helps with loose skin and autophagy too. Yeah, it absolutely does. And that's one of the reasons why I want to try it. Chronos question: has anyone heard anything about Claire Sessler from Beyond the Scale on YouTube? The French lady, her channel is gone. Really like her a lot. Honestly, I haven't. I did an interview with her a month ago. But I honestly I haven't. I haven't heard anything about her, so I don't know. There's no telling. Um, let's see here. Would you debate Jeffrey Phillips on veganism? Would I debate him? Probably not. What is there to debate? What am I going to debate him about? I mean, I'm not mad at the dude. I don't know who Jeffrey Phillips is, first of all, but second of all, I'm not mad at the guy if he wants to eat veganism. That's on him. It's not for me, and I don't suggest it. I've seen what carnivore do for you, and I know how the body feels, and I know how my blood work is. There's not really a whole lot to debate about. I don't have time to argue with people. Honestly, that's just how I feel about it. Would I talk to somebody about it? Absolutely. Am I going to go debate and do stuff like that? Nah, man. I don't have time for all that. If he wants to eat veganism, let him do it. That's his choice and his business. If you want to eat veganism, that's your business. I'm not here to force anybody to eat carnivore or make like you have to do this. I feel like it's the proper human diet, our species appropriate way of eating. I know how it's affected me. I know how it's affected hundreds of other people that have been, I've spoken with in the group over the last year. I know how the science works as far as how it works in my body and why it gives my body the nutrients that it needs. Veganism to me, I've got friends that eat vegan. I mean, that's their decision. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. And most of the time it's an ideology. It's not about nutrition to begin with. They have an ideology about their beliefs about society. And I can assure you we don't agree on that. But if that's what you want to eat and that's what he wants to eat, that's his business. But we got real problems, man. People seeing lots of great healing from this. And I'm not focused on the negative stuff. You see, I'm focused on helping people. I'm focused on seeing people who are struggling without hope find ways to move forward and get out of that hole. If they choose to stay there, that's their business. But all I can do is say, look, this is where I was a year and a half ago, and this is how I got out. And the decision's up to them from then on. So, I don't care to debate nobody. Very happy with 2 meals a day. Me too, friend. I love it. Sean, you said I might be close. I'm about 35 to 46 from Winston-Salem, about 30 from Greensboro. Okay. Yeah. That's not far. So I'm about, I don't know, an hour and a half from Charlotte, south. So you're closer than California. So, I mean, that's just what I was saying. You're not too far. So I appreciate you. Oh, Jasmine, congratulations on your first paycheck. I'm so happy for you. Men need to work. You're off scale victory. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And I got my first check from both of my jobs. So now I'm start catching up for all the time that I miss, man. So hopefully get some things in order and get things squared away. There's still a lot of stuff that I need to invest in and a lot of things that I need to get caught up on and do. But I appreciate that. Absolutely. I ain't never been scared of work. Appreciate your support, my friend. My max was 20 days. Got to be careful refeeding though. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard about people doing that all the time and having to do the bone broth. So yeah, it's absolutely it. I just woke up and have to watch the replay. I am glad you jumped on because I did want to mention that. All you guys that have seen the video with Lindy, right? That I put out probably about what has it been, a week and a half ago? Well, Miss Lindy right here finally got her channel up. So you guys, I'm gonna put. I need to go back. I tell you what I'll do, Lindy. I need to go back if I didn't do it already. I'm not. I was gonna do it last night and probably got tied up. If I didn't, I'm gonna go get the link. She started a YouTube channel. It's Limitless Lindy. You guys, there's another one for you. So Carnivore Chuck, Limitless Lindy. I'm going to put the link in the video that we did, and you guys go give her a like, subscribe, and show her some love and support. She's putting in work. She's trying to get to the goal, and she's made some huge and amazing progress. So check her out. Give her some love. You guys, matter of fact, send some messages to her. I love supporting people that put work in, man. I love it. And I told her when we did the video, she'll start it, I'll support it. I'll help her. I'll shout her out. That's what I'm about. There's a lot of people that like to talk about carnivore, while there's a lot of people who's out here like Miss Lindy doing carnivore and putting in work. That's the people that I want to support. The people that are showing some example for those who need to have that example and get that example. And that's what's going to change the system. We could talk. That's why you hadn't been seeing a lot of me over the last 2 weeks, because I don't want to get on here and just waste your time with a bunch of nonsense and just talk just to be talking. Hopefully I can give you some inspiration. I can give you some encouragement, and Lindy can do the same, from putting in that work. There's some people that jump on and they talk every other 5 minutes and they don't really have a whole lot to say. I love you. I support you. Get your story out there, but try to remember what it's all about. It's about helping people. It's about getting the message out. You can draw the conclusions from that, but go show Miss Lindy some love. And I appreciate you, my friend. I'm super proud of you. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, because I know it's going to be amazing. Oh, let's see here. Yep, let's chat later. Lots going on. God is good. Absolutely. He is. Let's see here. Been on over an hour. Let me make sure I'm not missing. I'm going to skip through a bunch. It's good to see all you guys, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Going to the meetup in next month in Greenville with Larry and Cassie. Yeah, you should. That would be awesome if you go see them, because you get to meet me too, and I'll be there as well. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, awesome, so good. Yeah, absolutely. My reading vision got a lot better. That's awesome. Plants end up in the toilet, switching over to my alter ego. I don't. What are you talking about, my friend? It's good to see you, Gail. I appreciate you. Let's see. Hope everything's going well for you. Like, how can I like this twice? Look, there's my friend. What's up? Hope all's well with you. Sirs Lion. I like this. I don't know, my friend. Subscribe and join the group, my friend. It's good to see you tonight. Do y'all make bone broth or I buy it? I haven't made it. I actually have a whole bunch of fat trimmings that one of my good friends Shane gave me whenever he had a cow processed, and I've got some stuff that I can make some tallow and broth and stuff out of. So I'm not. I haven't done it yet though. Oh, let's see here. Any other questions? Let's see. Let's see. How can I find out about the meetup? Well, the meetup is in the private group for Carnivore Quest community, and if you're not far, you're not far from here. So jump in the group or jump in my private group, which is Carnivorous community, and we can get you some information about that. Because you're definitely not far, and we'd love to have you come join us. So just get in touch with us after that, and we'll talk about it. But it'll be next month. So let's see. Amber, I've been so inspired. I want to help others with CRS, find carnivore. Absolutely. And that's some things like another shout out. So number one, Carnivore Chuck, go check him out. Limitless Lindy, go check her out. Mike, told you about him. The other thing that you kind of spurred my mind with was check out oh my goodness, Charles Maddox. He has got about 5 different documentaries out on different issues. He also did the reversed documentary on carnivore. There's no telling what the future's hold. I know he's getting ready to do some more stuff here coming up. He just put a video out, some music stuff that he's been working on. So you guys keep eye on him as well. The best is yet to come. There's my Carnivore Queen, I'm good to see you. Hope all's well with you. I want to be on the live video, but I don't have a Facebook. Well, you don't have to be on Facebook. I don't think I've actually got it set up to where we can do Zoom. So what I want to do is have the Zoom and do some like private meet stuff. But as far as like the live show, I don't know if what live you're talking about. You may be talking about something totally different um, than what I'm talking about. But let's see. Hey, I want to be in your group, Sean. Well, come be in the group. Why? You're more. I thought you were in the group. Carnivorous community is. Are we talking about the same thing, or am I confused? So, yeah. So, carnivorous community, come jump in, man. You're more than welcome to be in the group. That's on Facebook. As far as the channel, the only things that I have, because I got confused. Like we had the Carnivore Quest community, which is the group I started in with Larry and Cassie and them. I'm still a moderator in there. I still communicate with them. I'm still fellowshipping with them. We're still just as close and growing closer all the time. We didn't split. We separated, and we're growing. My group on Facebook is Carnivorous Community. They're moderators in my group, and we've got some more people. I got semi-retired Bob's in there, Whitgone Carnivores in there. My friend Courtney Luna's in there. I mean, yeah, I've got James and Emily from Ready Set Ketos in there. I've got my sister-in-law Angel in there. I've got Carnivore Kip in there. Like a lot of us that fellowship outside of there are in that community together. We chat, we talk, we cut up. We kind of try to do life together. But that's just, if you don't have a Facebook, obviously it'd be an issue. But anybody's more than welcome. I think the link's actually linked down in the description, and you're more than happy to have everybody come join us. It's all good. Let's see here. Oh man, I ain't even see you, dude. There's my dude, homesick Buckeye. How bad is the Crimson Tide going to be this year? Go Bucks. Are you talking about the Buckeyes? First of all, that's Atlanta Braves. But second of all, like, we talking about the Ohio State Buckeyes? Come on, man. Get real. Oh, me. Let's see here. I thought I saw another question. There it is. Do you know of any guys in sports that are carnivore? I'm sure there's a few that I can think of, but as soon as you put me on the spot, probably not. Me and Bart K was talking about that, and he was talking about some MMA fighters. If I'm not mistaken, he trained an MMA fighter. I know of a guy who played rugby professionally for about 10 years, who's also a neurosurgical resident, and a pretty, I like to say, a pretty infamous uh, doctor in the carnivore space who spreads the word nonstop. I know Dr. Sean Baker, who also holds some world records and is an athlete. So as far as like professional NFL or something like that, not off the top of my head, but I mean, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Dr. Sean Baker, a lot of these guys, man, are doing phenomenal things. So um, there's two right there that have played professional sports or hold world records in sports. So I'm not sure, but I definitely appreciate you guys. I'm going to jump off here. We're coming up on an hour and 10 minutes. You guys, like I said, don't forget, jump in tomorrow. See if we can do the 25 egg or 24 egg challenge. We're going to do it tomorrow night. Me, Kip, Dave, and Larry. And we appreciate your support. If you haven't done so, I would appreciate you guys if you would subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to grab one of the shirts, I tried to put a link down there as well. I buy me a coffee. I appreciate the donations. You don't know if you don't ask. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. If you got any questions, put them in the chat, and I would appreciate. I'll try to get to those as well. And like I said, I love you guys, appreciate you guys, and we will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. We'll have some new content, some new stuff, and the best is yet to come. You guys stay strong, stay on point. Don't be discouraged. Keep your head up and keep pushing forward. And we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys. Love